and we want it to be interactive. We don't just want it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to.
Okay.
He's on my to-do list tonight to email him. So.
Okay.
The other thing with this one too, it's got about an 8-second buffer delay, but that's fine for people because it's not interactive. It's interactive in a sense of typing, and you can kind of see now.
It's
actually,
yours. That's yours though.
Yeah, that's just straight from the
your webcam.
the webcam.
Yeah.
But as you can kind of see, it goes
oh
back.
yeah.
So
that's okay.
Yeah,
as long as Andrew's not watching himself.
That's right. And so then, as you can see, this is what. Oh, now we're getting. So I should actually stop the. So yeah, you can kind of see the audio's there already. I'm hoping we don't get feedback. But yeah, so the only difference would be that instead of that coming from my camera, it'd be coming from here. So if I can figure this out, and I know if we can, if not this camera, another camera, this is the way it's going to work.
Awesome.
So again, this part is the user part of it, as opposed to.
So can I just ask a question? So, so if I were to sign into my Google account, I have the ability to make a YouTube channel and to live stream.
Yes.
And it's all included.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the only thing is how sophisticated you want to be with it.
Right.
Because right now, really, it's the webcam, my microphone here. I can unplug this and we're done.
Right.
If you want a bit more sophistication,
then it's the equipment.
Then it's the equipment
attached to it, but it's not anything about upgrading anything through that.
YouTube is
YouTube. It's what you put onto it.
So there's a camera, microphone stuff, and then there's a software that talks to the thing. So this particular software we bought at about, I think it was $350.
The Wirecast Play.
The Wirecast Play.
Yeah.
All right.
There are other ones. Somebody said Adobe has one that's free, but I haven't tried it.
I've downloaded the Wirecast, but I've not got it running yet. I haven't taken the time to get there yet. But it's just the freebie version.
Yeah, so you're going to get, what do you call those things, watermarks and everything.
Yeah.
One thing that's nice about the Pro version is, if he did have slides, I can actually, switch from showing the slides, putting them in the corners, showing them back.
It's just slick.
Okay. But he may have slides then.
Yeah, so that's something that
we can figure out. Yeah,
figure out.
I just haven't heard back from.
So
him
is that
yet.
on the? That's on what do you call it? I'm going to call it Telestream. Am I right? It's not Telestream.
Telestream is the maker of Wirecast Play.
Wirecast, because I get all the emails from Telcast now. I'm registered with them or whatever. I downloaded stuff. They know who I am. I went to join one of their webinars, but it didn't work. So, Wirecast. Okay.
And so then part of my job that
I
day
expect
would
he may
be.
have slides.
Yeah, I would suspect too.
So I'll email him. I'll put him on my list tonight.
Okay.
And then, so then I just capture that as a source, saying, the other thing would be my job that day would be to follow him around with the camera, kind of sort of make sure that he's in the frame.
So what he's going to have is different stuff that he uses with his Steam thing. And I have no idea what he's bringing. I've been to his classroom to see it, but, it's just, how do I describe it?
But it's all digital?
Sorry?
It's all digital?
No. It'll be physical equipment that he'll have in here.
So we would need the camera to kind of show stuff? Or?
Show the stuff, yeah.
Okay. So now it gets to get a bit more sophisticated now.
Well, no, but if you move in, it'd be showing what's on the table.
Yeah.
What he's using.
Well, one thing that I haven't tried with this one is actually having a second camera. So apparently there's an app called Wirecast Go that you can say, use that feed instead of using this camera feed. So that could I'd be very interested in playing with that. I could have a camera at the thing, which is say my iPhone, pointing down to the thing, and I will say switch. I can tell the Wirecast Play to switch to that feed instead of using that feed.
And then it's smaller, and you can get it
So we can try those things.
Okay, or we could use the second camera that I have then.
That's trickier because this box only has one input.
Thing. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So that's a tricky part to that. The other thing would be then we would just have to have a longer cord to kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Which longer cord for where?
Well, that's what I'm, and usually they don't come long either.
But
or even like the blue cord.
but we
right?
start we start losing.
Yeah.
We start.
It's a yeah.
Well, and those were questions. What does this setup look like? What is the range that a camera has to walk around the room? Like,
What's he going to do,
yeah,
basically?
Yeah.
So we'll just get some info.
The longer
about
you go with the RCA, do we lose quality if we go in length?
Yeah.
I probably got some longer ones. I don't know what I have besides that, but we certainly.
Yeah, I don't know whether we can go with this as a portable camera for.
Okay.
I think we might be better off really looking into like having a second camera.
Okay.
And getting the feed from the second camera in a different way.
Okay.
I haven't done it, so I'm happy to try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is how I learn stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I want to make sure it works
Okay.
on that day. So. Yeah. We still got 4 weeks. I was telling Bruce on May 3rd, we're running our one-day conference, so that's happening first for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that, we got new faculty rotation. So all these things are happening before we can get to that one.
'Tis the season.
It is.
Right. Well, I don't.
Okay.
That's awesome. I can fill in
So
Marianne quite easily.
do you want any of the remote parts for that now to play with? Would that be help?
I think all I need really right now
is just to get that connected up, because the
Yeah.
remotes basically plug into
And really, it's just
this.
a mic.
It's just but if we're talking a lapel mic kind of thing, then you need the receiver.
Yes.
Right. But I think what I do there is I just mount it and I clip it in. I went in through the XLR then.
Yeah. You have. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So that's how I think I did that. And I've got the cables to do that, because that's how I did it for the OMCA meeting then.
Okay.
I just brought my notes, but that's in that case all my extra cabling. So if we go there, we can do that. Okay.
All right. So.
The other thing, sorry, the
Okay.
other thing for Andrew is like if he is bringing artifacts or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
if he's got 2 of each, so that if he's saying I'm talking about this now, I'm gonna go like point the camera
okay.
here instead of like having to go to where he is.
Let's have a stationary
I see
one.
him moving around to the stations, I think.
But if he has 2 of each of those artifacts,
Okay,
if
we
I had
have
a
a separate
duplicate.
station. We could just move. We can just keep it
the
right there.
stationary where the camera could
Yeah,
just
I
be.
don't know what he may and he may not.
Yeah.
Okay. He may and he may not. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll ask him
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay. Key thing to tell him is a duplicate for the reason
Videoing,
why,
yeah.
right? So we have a separate camera on it while he's talking about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So Greg's going to play with all the equipment. I'm going to email Andrew and get more information about the logistics of his session. You'll email us the URL and around the 19-ish.
And I email you the URL. Oh,
It's already there.
you have that, and I'll just tell you when I'm ready to show it to you.
I don't have. Oh, you just emailed it.
I
Okay.
did.
So, and then at some point in around 2 weeks, we'll live stream test it and
Yes.
see how it rolls.
Mhm.
Awesome.
I might even
Cool.
live stream it directly from K224 if I can get
Okay.
into the room.
That'd be great.
So then it's like
It would be.
it's
yeah.
in place. I know for myself I'm going to need, and I'll look after it, I'm going to need a long network cable from the front. The
How
podium
long?
has the
How
thing.
long?
Oh no, we have that here.
Okay, and I've got tons too. I've
Uh,
got several.
it'd be better if I'm directly connected to the network as
Yeah.
opposed to
No,
like
you have
wireless.
to be.
to the
Oh, no, you
network.
have to be.
So that's the only thing I have to worry
And
about.
is that? What do we call? I call that Ethernet cable.
Yep.
10 base T, right?
10.
It's not 10
They're
base
the
T.
RJ 1045.
Sorry, RG45.
RJ 45s.
RJ45. Yeah, that's what I use with.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. Okay.
This is great.
Mhm.
This is great.
We're breaking new ground thoroughly on this one.
Man, and I'm bringing it back to Troy.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and and just to our experience was I've done this 3 times now. My biggest concern was I'm gonna have a drop. It's gonna happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the last one that I did, it was almost a 4-hour thing. No drops in 4 hours. It was a big meeting for our coordinators here. And yeah, my biggest concern would be, well, actually what happened was we had wireless mics, and then the folks that are listening saying, "What happened to the sound? I can't find the sound." They go, "The battery, basically."
Batteries die.
Yeah,
Mm.
at 2 hours, basically,
yeah.
those wireless mics just ate the battery. And
Yeah.
What happens to batteries?
When we did math camp and every people presenting, Rod insisted that we always change the batteries at the start. We always started with new batteries.
Yes.
And I've got a collection of 9-volt batteries that are probably still good,
Yeah.
right? But he said we're always starting with, we don't want to switch partway through a presentation.
Yeah.
Well, now I learned from, like, if we were doing that at the intermission or at the break,
Yes,
I'm
you switch.
fresh batteries. They're
Yeah.
double A, so I just
Yeah.
got to switch.
Yeah.
It's gonna die.
Yeah.
I know already.
Yeah. No, that's exactly.
So
the
for
issue.
Andrews, if we use ours, I know that's gonna last for like an hour and 15. That's not a problem. But yeah, so yeah, it's one of those, like, you don't think about it until you're in the midst of it. And, oh,
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
No, that exactly happened to us at math camp. So
All right.
perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're very
Okay.
welcome.
That was easy breezy.
Now I have a real reason to play with Wirecast Go. I've been meaning to say time for that.
Get up there before I get a ticket.
If you go down the elevator
Mhm.
and you turn back where you came from,
Mhm.
if you just turn right towards the spa and aesthetics thing,
Oh, that's
there's a
the lounge
washroom
is
right
where
there.
the washrooms are.
Okay.
Yep, that's
All right,
that's
well,
closest washroom.
Thank you for inviting me,
Well,
Bruce. That was great.
No, that was.
Yes, I had a better